All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 60 or. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Check 24. Check 24. Rock it. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, 2.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Coaching spill. Under 10. Under 8. Lock it. Hey, box truck.
Here's a give to Barkley. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Watch the curl,
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stevens, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right, and that's caught inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's where having a mobile quarterback really pays dividends, because that old school stand in the pocket, make your throw guy, He doesn't make that play.
In addition to the mobility, how about his eyes? Just kept them downfield, locked on the target, created a big play out of it.
Didn't matter the chaos around him. He still found his guy.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Go, go, go.
Jackson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Jackson. Going for it all. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
At the 26-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Decon, 132 fighter. Like,
Check 43.
hey!
A handoff to Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Good running from Barkley there on first down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. That's a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
Check safety, check safety. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. He's crossing. He's checking cross.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7.
Here we go. Bend over.
Strict the ball. Strict that ball.
Hey, orbit.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Pick me up. Here we go. Watch. Go.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Go. Hey, wahoo.
A first down carry for Barkley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
50, play. General West.
We got 3.
Hey, let's go.
At the Ravens 22-yard line.
50 seconds to Mike. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Big grip.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevens, the former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Ready?
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Tight ends on the loose. Out. 3 down. Out. Pick the edge.
6-6. Pull it high. You're out.
He's checking.
Bravo.
Operating from the gun, Stevens. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing is Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Akello Witherspoon, really good coverage from the Colorado man, getting a hand in on it.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On first down, Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up first and goal.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2, now third down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, and this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now Jackson, flushed out right. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
18 Gator. Hey, Haywood. Now.
To throw on 2nd down. Stevens. And he spins away. This to C.J. Hand, the fullback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, Stevens. And an alley to run. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 3rd. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, stand up.
From the gun, Stevens. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Watch the whip. There.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Go. Defense.
To throw on 3rd down, Stevens. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a broken play. But it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready, set. Blue draw Corkers.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
by 7.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
2nd and 9 now. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
You got tape.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Rush in.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Brooks. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a 1st down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw, escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Jackson now. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They run. It's Johnson. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to convert on 4th to bring up 1st and goal. That's a big 3 yards right there.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
53, Mike 53. Go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Let's pick it up. It's outside, guys. Outside.
Now it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". 66, move it, now. Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. He couldn't get the ball away on fourth and goal. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Slam, slam, slam.
Smooth. Fight.
And an alley to run. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Well, what a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
50 seconds to mine.
Go.
50 seconds to mine. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch the edge. Check 9, check 9.
Snap.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
61, Matchbox White, and Alpha.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is brought in by Gibson. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Look at me. Go, go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevens. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant. 57's the mic, watch 57. Watch.
Hey. General West, look at me. Zipper. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Stevens. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Boy, after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Ravens on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm coming after you.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
12 yards there. First down, Vikings. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
6-6, pull it high.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. You won't see me in your nightmares, son.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
I know you feel that.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. On second down, Dobbins, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Charlie.
Mike 48. Mike 48. Watch the slant. 48. 48, Mike.
Bristol, Travis.
Oh, get him. Get him. Get him.
25. Check 25.
5.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Trip is here.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
48. 2. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Hey, Foxtrot. Go.
Motion. Reset.
Ready?
On fourth down, Stevens. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes it down deep into it.